What's the most important story in Boston history related to the American Revolution that Ken Burns did not have time to go into depth on is called the Liberty Affair in his fabulous American Revolution docuseries. First of all, if you haven't seen the thing yet, my friends over at GBH tell me you can stream it for free through the PBS app until January 1st. That's when it goes behind a passport wall. So check it out right now. But it's a huge compendium of all of the things that happened in the American Revolution, so obviously you can't get to everything. And my favorite thing that he did not include because there wasn't time is called the Liberty Affair. If you've never heard of this, in 1768, there are all these crazy duties in effect. There are taxes all through the American colonies, and we're just not interested in paying them, so we're really, really good at smuggling. That's the precedent. In the old days, there's a really easy way. You come into town, you probably know the customs officer, so you go up to him, you're like, all right, how much is the bribe? Unfortunately, there's a guy named Captain Daniel Malcolm who says, okay, so how much is the bribe? In April of 1768, he's told, we're not doing that anymore, and he just starts smuggling. Malcolm is a friend and sympathizer of Hancock's who had been in trouble with the law before for smuggling. So the customs agents start to get real suspicious of John Hancock. When his ship, the Lydia, pulls in, they board it and they're looking around for stuff. And John Hancock himself goes down there and he boards the ship and he says, do you have a warrant to be looking through my ship? They say, well, no. And so he has his dockhands and his sailors literally pick the guy up, he says, under the arms and thighs and chuck him off the boat and say, come back when you have a warrant later. So the customs officers are really mad at John Hancock and they decide they're not going to go after the Lydia again. They're going to go after a new ship that comes in May. It's called the Liberty, and I'll tell you more about it tomorrow.